What's up, guys and girls? My name's the Ripper Danny B. It's Saturday night, we're starting our new schedule, and we're opening up with the New Day, and of course in the middle there, your new CWR World Heavyweight Champion. If you miss Money in the Bank, Sheamus was able to win the tournament by finally defeating Heath Slater to claim the belt. But then out came Big E, who'd won the Money in the Bank briefcase that very night, cashing in and defeating Sheamus in 35 seconds. And it looks like the New Day are out here to gloat a little tonight. Let's hear what the new world champion and his cohorts have to say. Big E says, "Oh, Philly, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your world famous heavyweight champ and feel the power." And Kofi says, "That's right, he's the champ." Yes, he is. Of course he's the champ, baby. Xavier says, "Yes, he is, and we've heard that Sheamus wants his rematch tonight. Well, he can have it right now. This next match will be for the CWR World Heavyweight Championship, and Sheamus will take on all of us." Big E, "That's right, you and your booty heart can get out here now, and we'll prove that why we are the world's very best, because New Day rocks, New Day rocks, New Day rocks." There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This next match is scheduled for 1 fall. It is a 3-on-1 handicap match, and it is for the CWR World Heavyweight Championship. What a way to kick off our brand new schedule here in CWR, and Sheamus, all the credit in the world to him right now. He's coming out here. He knows he's got 3 men in that ring if he wants to reclaim his championship. This is his rematch clause being used. If he fails tonight, he has no claim to the title again, but it isn't stopping him. Sheamus coming right out here, and this is the Fighting Irishman at his best. He knows damn well the odds are stacked against him, but that 35-second championship reign must be on the back of his mind. He doesn't want that to be his legacy here in the CWR. So he's going to come out here and do his best. The question is, can he really overcome all 3 members of the New Day in one match? This could honestly be a massive mistake for Sheamus. There he is, he's ready to fight, and Big E, the world champion himself, will be in this one now. The rules were not specifically stated, so it seems that if Sheamus is able to pin any member of the New Day, he will win the championship back. I guess that's the fighting mentality behind the New Day. They believe in each other enough so that if Kofi or Xavier is able to take the fall, the title will be lost. Big E obviously believes that won't happen, but Sheamus is a hell of a warrior. And can he overcome the numbers? He gets off to a good start against the champ here. Big E fights back on his own though. Nice over the top back body drop there from Big E, and Sheamus already feeling the pain now. Let's not forget, it was not that long ago. Last Sunday, in fact. It was, okay, it's been 6 days. But Big E went through a hellacious ladder match to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Sheamus went through a hard-fought match with Heath Slater. I would say the chances are Sheamus is the one feeling a little better right now. He didn't have as hard a match to go through. Big E shocked the world by winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. At many points it looked like it was going to go to either Nova or Brock Lesnar, but it just didn't happen. This is where the numbers game is going to come into play. Big E found an opening and he goes straight to Kofi, keeping himself on the apron, keeping himself fresh. Belly to belly suplex there by Sheamus though. The Celtic Warrior so far in control of this match, but pinning one of these men is not going to be easy when there's 2 of them just waiting on the apron there. Kofi comes back with a set-out scoop slam of his own. So while this match continues, we will explain a little bit about the change in structure here in CWR. You are used to 3 shows a week, large parts. Now, that has become a little unreasonable. It was mentioned in the explanation video just before Money in the Bank that that kind of schedule can't be kept up. So instead, we're going to be putting out a new show every Tuesday and Saturday. We'll have at least 2 matches in every show. Hopefully, that'll still be okay for you all. Will give us a chance to really, you know, give CWR the time it deserves to build, to grow. So, yeah, hope you can all support me in that new endeavour. But now we're back into the match. There's Kofi Kingston going up to the top rope. The damage is being done to Sheamus right here. If he can hit this, back body drop off the top. That will hurt Kofi too, but of course, Kofi can go, do you know what? I'm feeling a little banged up. Let's tag in one of the others. We've got a first cover here. 1, 2, not quite. Sheamus going for the big axe handle there, but Kofi grabs him, blocking the move. Sit out suplex by Kofi Kingston now. Sheamus is definitely starting to feel the pain. Knee drop, and that went right on the nose. That had to hurt. Kofi waited just a little too long there, and Sheamus comes back with a big right hand. The Celtic Warrior is going to throw everything he has at this one to reclaim his championship. Kofi blocks it, and over he goes. Dragon kick. Just going to slowly wear down Sheamus now. The New Day know they're not going to beat Sheamus easy. But when they've got 3 fresh faces, their numbers are still in their game. You know, it's everything they could have wanted in a situation like this. Sheamus took the bait. He didn't have to. He came out here anyway. He's played right into their hands, quite frankly. Nice super kick there by Xavier. Sheamus goes down again, and we have another cover. 1. Nice, powerful kick out there by Sheamus at 1. He's still got a lot of fight in him, and, well, there's the first sign of it now. White noise, baby. Down goes Sheamus into a couple. Got 1. Xavier kicking out as well there. Not enough damage done to Xavier Woods. Sheamus playing a little dirty here, but he kind of has to. Bro kick! He hit the bro kick! Got 1, 2. No, not quite. Again, the damage not quite done to Xavier yet. Sheamus now completely dominating Xavier Woods. That belly-to-belly suplex throwing him halfway across the ring. Sheamus is out here to fight, baby. Let's cut to the throat there. And a straight right hand sends Xavier backwards, staggering. Getting down and dirty. This is how you fight like an Irishman. Nothing fancy. All power. Xavier is reeling. And there's a rolling senton there by Sheamus. Realizing he's not going to put him away easy. Sheamus going in for a camel clutch. Looks that way. The camel clutch is locked in. Big E getting excited on the outside there. He is the champion after all. If Xavier loses now, he hasn't done, but that could have been close. Nice cover here by Sheamus. We've got 1. Xavier's still kicking out. Credit to Xavier Woods here. He's taken a lot of punishment from Sheamus, and he's still kicked out at 1. A spine buster there by the Celtic Warrior. We're going up again for white noise. There it is. Xavier down again, and Sheamus going for another cover. We've got 1, 2, and this time Big E sensed that it could be over. He runs in and breaks it up, and that is the numbers game. That is what Sheamus has to overcome. I don't see how we can deal with 3 men at once when he's trying to win a match. In a good old-fashioned bar fight, yeah, Sheamus would have the advantage over all 3 of these guys, quite possibly. Certainly over 2 of them. But in a match where 2 guys are waiting on the apron, they're fresh, they're ready to jump in whenever something goes wrong, I don't see Sheamus coming out of this one alive. There we go. Big powerbomb there by Sheamus out the corner. We've got another cover. Another breakup by Big E, and the numbers game just proving to be too much right now. And Big E staying in the ring, using that rule. The referee has not ejected Big E yet. Throws him right into Xavier, who takes advantage with a snap suplex. If you didn't see Money in the Bank, I implore you to go back and watch it. Some amazing matches occurred. We saw grudge matches, we saw title matches. It was everything you wanted it to be. And there is another bro kick. Kofi Kingston comes into the match, gets brogued right out of his own shoes at that point. But again, Sheamus goes down for the cover. We've got 1, 2. Kofi's been on the apron too long. He is way too fresh. That wasn't enough to keep down Kingston. Sheamus keeping on the pressure though. He is not going to let this numbers advantage take its toll on him. And of course, speaking of fighting Irishmen and mentioning Money in the Bank, of course, Finn Balor was able to capture the Patriot Championship. Balor will be in action. Not tonight, but he will be soon enough. Can the Irishmen take complete control of the CWR by winning the World Championship back here tonight? Down goes Kingston. White noise connects again. Sheamus starting to look a little tired now though. We've got a cover here. We've got 1, 2. Kingston still kicks out. The intestinal fortitude of all 3 members of the New Day on display here tonight. Yes, they have the numbers game, but it doesn't mean they're taking that much advantage of it right now. Sheamus has Kingston up. He's going for the big guns here. Up goes Kofi Kingston. High cross. That looked like it hurt. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Oh, that nearly worked out for Sheamus there. That was actually very, very sensible by Sheamus. Drop him in the opposite corner. Make sure the New Day have the furthest amount of space to go. Almost worked out from there. He almost managed to snatch back the world title. Wasn't to be though. Kofi Kingston gets Sheamus into the corner. Big E goes up. And there's the big ending. The huge ending. It was Big E that came off the top there. We've got 1. Kofi? Did Sheamus kick out? I think Kofi Kingston may have accidentally broken that one up. Kingston getting a little overzealous there. And again, he stopped a backdrop there from Big E. That could have been risky. Kofi now being ejected from the ring by the referee. And Sheamus is back in control of this one now. A very strange set of moves there by Kofi Kingston. This match was won, essentially. It looked like Big E would have been able to pin Sheamus there, and it would have been done and over with. Now the Celtic Warrior is back in control, and he's throwing the champion around like a ragdoll. This is a 300-pound man that Sheamus is just throwing around like he's nothing. The anger's starting to build in the Irishman. Got to keep it in check, mind. We've got 1, 2. Big E still kicking out. Of course, E has spent the least amount of time in this match so far. He is the freshest man that the New Day could have put in, and a good time for him to come in now as well. Big E hits the top rope. Sheamus has something big in mind. He's got a back body drop of his own for Big E. Despite the fact that Sheamus is bruised, he's hurting. He throws Big E off the top, and you know damn well Big E is still feeling the effects of that ladder match. But he has a few tricks up his sleeve. Short arm clothesline there, goes to the cover. 1, 2. And was that enough? It was. You can't really say anything against that there. Sheamus gave it his all. He was valiant, and if it was just 2 of them, if it was just 1, he would have easily won the world title there. But Big E and his cohorts in the New Day, victorious, still your world heavyweight champion, Big E. And here we go to the poster for Fatality, and look, they're all over it. Sunday, March 12th, 2016, our next pay-per-view. But we get on to our main event this evening, and yes, we kicked off the show with the world title, but now we've got a match that is months in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't follow Boardwalk Wrestling, you wouldn't know about this one. You know about this lady from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Julliet Brooks. You know about this one. You know about Julliet. She went to war with Lita at Money in the Bank, unfortunately coming up a little short in a tables match. Julliet looks to get right back on track here tonight though, as she takes on long-time Boardwalk rival in a no-holds-barred match. An Extreme Rules match, a street fight, whatever you want to call it basically. Julliet Brooks is here tonight, and after a hellacious table match with Lita, which she barely lost, may we add. Once again, Brooks may have lost a match, but it was barely. But her opponent tonight, making her Championship Wrestling Revolution debut from London, England, Psyche Devyne. This has been a long time coming. Psyche Devyne, Julliet Brooks, they asked for this match to take place in CWR, and it's happening right here, right now. The London lass ready to fight like no other, but Julliet Brooks has something to prove tonight. Of course, tying into Boardwalk Wrestling where this thing started, Psyche Devyne was able to beat Julliet Brooks at the company's IPPV crowning achievement. Will it be a different answer tonight? In fact, I apologize, this is a last woman standing match, and I think this is exactly what these women need, is a huge match to finally blow this one off once and for all. Now Julliet, she goes in for a sleeper hold there. Psyche Devyne comes back, takes down Brooks. A nice hurricanrana there by Psyche Devyne. She's in control of this one right now. Nice elbow drop there by Devyne as well. Just throwing Julliet Brooks across the ring. Striking down on the pride of New Mexico. Psyche has a counter there as well. This is not looking good for Brooks. Now we've got to reiterate, Julliet Brooks. Whoa, what was that? I think Psyche went for a spear and Julliet countered it into a DDT. That was beautifully done by Julliet Brooks. So smooth. But as I was saying, you've got to remember, Julliet Brooks went through a table match with Lita at Money in the Bank. Psyche Devyne is fresh. She's never had a match here. This is her first appearance, and speaking of the tables, here they come. And Psyche Devyne using it to her advantage. It's Devyne who's down for the first count of the match. Julliet breaks it up personally by dropping an elbow into the small of the back. Very, very clever move, keeping her down while she's out. You're not going to win this match this early on, but you can certainly lose it. You know what I mean. Julliet Brooks keeping up the pressure. Table comes into play once again. Brooks is down as Devyne takes the table into the ring, standing upon it, watching, waiting to see what happens with the count outside. We're on a 5 count now. Julliet manages to get herself up to her knees, and there she's up before the 7 count. She goes into the ring as Psyche gets out. Clever tactics there, but it's Psyche Devyne who is able to take advantage of the match. Up goes Devyne, down she comes with a tornado DDT. Count begins again as Psyche Devyne just watches on. It's a 5 count again. Julliet Brooks up a little quicker this time. Psyche Devyne doesn't let her get to her feet though. Devyne is all over this one, and Brooks comes back. Fisherman's trap suplex. Over goes Brooks though. Nice counter from Devyne there with a fireman's carry takeover. And the spinning sidewalk slam. from Julliet Brooks. Not from Brooks, to Julliet Brooks from Psyche Devyne. Beautifully executed by the London lass there. We have a 5 count here. We got 6. Brooks needs to get up fast if she's got any chance. That's 7 already. We've got 8. 9 count. Can Brooks make it to her feet? It doesn't look likely now. We've got 1 count left. She's not getting up. It's over! Psyche Devyne, baby. What an impressive debut here tonight. Julliet Brooks just not able to answer the count. She's been through too much by the sounds of things. She really has. Credit to Psyche Devyne there, but if you ask me, I don't think this one's over yet. I think Brooks will want to come back and take this one out. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Asylum. My name has been the Ripper Danny B. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and we shall see you on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care, people.